I would like to thank Ash and Lewis for sending me this story right here. And if y'all hear some banging in the background, that's because people have already started shooting off them fireworks. They've been doing it for like the last maybe 15 minutes now. But this story is coming out of Wichita, Kansas, involving this woman by the name of Ashley Wright and her husband, David Wright. And basically it's stating that they were two Kansas police chiefs, and they were arrested in the last 5 months by the same exact deputies. Now, the thing that stood out to me the most in the article was the first sentence. It says the sheriff's deputies in Allen County, Kansas, have been forced to arrest two police chiefs this year alone. The key word there for me in this statement was forced, meaning they had to do it even though they did not want to do it. Let me say it again. They had to do it even though they probably did not want to do it. I'm telling you, context clues is a powerful thing. It goes on and says, in fact, they've done it in the past 5 months. The Wichita Eagle explained that last week the deputies took the Humboldt police chief into custody over a domestic dispute. Brian Cedillo, who is listed as the Humboldt County's website as the police chief, was taken to jail on suspicion of domestic battery and criminal damage to property. KOAM reported that the chief didn't have to post bail. That came after police took La Hart Police Chief Ashley D. Wright into custody after she refused to allow her own deputies to arrest her husband, who had previously been fired from being a Texas police chief. He had been impersonating an officer. So she was about to go toe-to-toe with the people on her own team to protect her husband. She was willing to put her career at stake to protect her fake-ass husband, because that's basically what he was being. He was being fake. He was impersonating a police officer after he had already been fired as a police officer for, I'm guessing, the last 3 years. It also goes on to say he reportedly didn't turn in his badge and identification when he was fired in 2015. So he's been hanging on to this. That's how he's been able to impersonate, because he never turned his stuff in. And I'm almost certain they've been trying to get his ass on that for the longest time, and now they finally have him. It says, to make matters even more bizarre, the family said they lived off the grid in Montana before moving to Kansas. They purchased the La Hart Methodist Episcopal Church, renamed it the Revival Church. Now they live in the church, though it's unclear if it has a nonprofit tax status and can receive funding. Okay. I haven't really done a story in a long time of people saying that they live off the grid, but I noticed that whenever they come off with these live off the grid stories, it usually involves white people. Because I think the last time I talked about that, it involved white people. But yeah, these two right here, they are definitely two peas in the pod. And I'm very sure that they are going to be very good together sharing. I mean, they've already been sharing whatever else together. I'm very sure sharing a cell will be no different. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this story down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. If you can donate to the channel, the PayPal will be down in the pin down to the comments, as well as the Patreon information as well. I'll talk to you in the next one.